So we're back here on day 4, part 2 of our series here. This is the police. We're going to be doing this on Mondays. Hopefully we can finish the storyline in this one. It's very interesting. Our goal, I believe, is to get $500,000. So who's with me? What would you do with a $500,000 if you have them? For this story, I think he's trying to retire with a $500,000. Why not $1 million, you know? What's going on now?
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Oh, man.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
Oh, God, Jehovah's
To get to my
Witnesses.
front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either. But according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch, and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots.
This guy's crazy.
In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious
I can't relate
conversation.
to that one.
But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all 3 of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son.
Damn.
I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Smart thing to do, I guess. Swallow your pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a
Police
funny
building.
old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Man, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. Well, that's part of the story. I don't know what I would do if I ever get married and somebody just leave me like that. Man, I don't know. I'd go crazy. What would you guys do? I mean, it's a reality in life that it happens. What is this? There's a new movie opening up today starring my favorite actor. Can you let me off so I can go? I'm gonna be the nice boss, so I'm gonna say yes, but come tomorrow. Alright, you can go home. It's fine. I'm gonna be nice. Let's start the day. We're gonna shift B today. I still don't know how to use the detectives. We're not gonna play any songs. We don't want to accidentally get copyrighted. If someone commits a serious crimes and flees the scene, the case go see your detectives. Oh, okay. That's how it works. So what is this one? Okay, this is a job for my detectives. Oh, black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside of his home. That's not good. All right, we'll put our lead detective in here, and then we'll put an extra detective. Should we put like all 3 detectives? I think we can put like 2 detectives in here for the first time. Let's do that one. Destruction of property. I think saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars. We can handle with lower star police in here. All right, I think we can sack off Price in here, like 5 only. Like, let's see, fire him. Too old. You're too damn old, Price. You're gone. You're sacked off. Let's take a look at the labor market. How much is my budget? I don't even know what my budget is. We need to hire Gale for shift B. We gotta replace you. I guess we can add more for shift B as well. We're getting younger. Crew in here. There we go. I think we have to wait for the next day to see the new employees or the new police. Suburb, what's going on? Gas station surveillance camera record a car that is stolen on the vehicles list. Okay, this is probably pretty serious. We want to put some of our best police in here. Now, I don't have any more police to send out. Alright, investigation started. Oh, interesting. I guess I get to decide what's going on. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Okay. What's going on? Sequence. Okay. And then boom. Dead. I only heard a few muffled shots. He got what he deserved. He's been causing a lot of trouble for a long time, and recently there's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. I don't remember the car. The neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Sounds suspicious, Miss Cobb. The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Okay, that's probably not valid. I think... Alright. This is probably a good tip in here. Shot like a machine gun. Few muffled shots. So Graham and Clayton. Pretty reliable. It looks like Miss Carr here is pretty upset with our victim. Alright, let's close that up. Wow, okay, this is interesting. We can send out Tsubaki for this one. Maybe she can learn some moves. I like that one. So far we got 6,900. Goal is 500k. I think we'll get there. Day's almost ending. I wonder what happened to my homicide mission. There we go. Different version of what might happen in the crime scene. Alright, let's open the investigation. I have to figure things out in here. It's interesting. So what probably happens is that they drove a sedan with a machine gun. I didn't see much, but it's like a muffled shot. So Clayton says they're muffled shots. So it's definitely silencer. I wonder if I can move these. No, I can't. So this is what I think what happened. The guy came out, bad guys came in, shot, left him dead. There we go. Let's see what happened from that one. Let's see if I actually got it right. Am I a good detective or what? Alright, this is probably over. The day is almost done. We can send our best officers out there. Oh wow, so what happened? Tsubaki, you didn't do so well. You want to take a day off? Okay, you can take a day off.
Got a situation here.
True strippers. It's gone beyond arguing a full cat fight. Oh, the bouncer fell. What? Clearly too wasted to handle situations. Drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Oh no! Don't draw your service weapon from that. Shut up the music and turn off the lights. Just gonna say, listen, cut this crap, and this is going to get serious. I think this one is pretty legit. Oh wow! Even the police presence. Step into the stage and separate the girls fighting. Watch strippers go and interfere. We're gonna try to get into the stage and stop the fighting. Alright. Officer unharmed. I think pulling out the gun is just like too crazy. Day 5, July 19.
Why would a man need a barn to store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
Who is this?
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance.
Wow.
Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Damn, that's messed up.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Damn, this is a tough choice. What would you guys do? If you're in this situation, would you actually help Kendrick or just refuse? Because if I help him, now I'm in trouble, right? I'm gonna be deep into this Mafia stuff going on. But then I don't want, at the same time, I don't want Kendrick's family to get slaughtered. So, you know, man, I kind of want to just refuse to help. But I think in reality, you have to help. Maybe you can find a way out after that. We'll damn, it's a tough choice. We'll help. We will help.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
Oh, I'm gonna be in so deep trouble right now. I should have said no.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop.
Wow.
And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
No. I think I made a bad decision. I should have just like refused. Why did I? I was trying to be nice, you know. I'm so gonna get screwed over in here. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Man, he tired. Okay, you can go home. I was up on. Oh well, couldn't sleep now, and I have this thing ringing on my head. No, you can't just. No. Causing trouble again. They've called me into the school. Can you give me some time to deal with this? Okay, you can have some time to deal with this. Alright, we'll start the day. The shop has two exits from which a few people have already fled. Drive patrol car through the front window, sneak up in the back door, and through the front window. Ooh, what's the best decision? I think we should sneak up in the back door. Alright, so we're in a hostage situation in here. Silently take aim at the robber. Quiet Abdul. You're just making it. No, we're not saying that. You in the mess. Shut your face and drop the weapon. I think we can try to silently aim at the robber. This is very risky. We'll try to like not kill anybody in here to where like we can just say shut up and drop the weapon. The robber grows visibly nervous. Don't shoot. Please, I just need some money. I just need the money and I'll take it a little bit, go, and no one gets hurt, and the cashier begins to cry. No, I'm not saying cuffs or body bag. I'm not gonna shoot the robber. I'll let you leave upright, but only if you release the hostage. Alright, good. Good decision making in here. City center robbery. Teak Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang while she was on her way to the pawn shop. Oh, that's not good. I'll put some detectives there. I need more detectives, honestly. Let's see if I can hire more detectives. Labor market. Yeah, there's no. Okay, I don't got no availability right now. All right, investigation is going on. Got to read through all of this. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation, and I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries, and I was carrying on the necklace to the pawn shop, and someone ripped off the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, he grabbed the bag and escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have the time to see if it was a man or a woman. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in jacket like those other bikers who hang around the street corner. It's definitely not the local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looks Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. Oh, interesting. That's kind of conflicting stories right now. I thought they were like covered up. I guess he just didn't see the face, but it seems like he's Asian or Japanese or Chinese. I didn't see the weapon in his hand. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off. Okay.
212 complete.
All right, good job. Let's open up the investigation in here. What do you think happened? They didn't see the face. It looks like this is how it happened. He was driving and then stole the purse and got away. Wow, that's it. Kuan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant recently expelled from the university. I see. So it might take some time, a number of locations to choose from. Okay. So now we're carrying out the arrest. I need 2 officers to proceed on this one. I don't have an officer right now, so I can use SWAT, and it really depends on how serious I am that the criminal can just, you know, give up easy. All right. I don't have. Okay, this is my next best officers in here. We're just gonna send them. I should have waited, but it's okay.
211 in progress.
I don't have any officers for dispatch right now. I need more officers! Port. Nice, they gotten better. Sending out our officers. We're about $8,000 right now. Nice. Great work. I wonder what happened to my other case, though. Let's go to work, and I just kind of want to see what's going on in here before we end the video and for the next episode again.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
Okay, what was it?
Man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked
Sounds like
him
the
his
Mafia.
name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this.
Is it a money? Money. Cash? Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness, it's Kendrick.
Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse.
Damn, what did I get myself into?
Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
I made a big mistake.
8 in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the
What
job.
the hell does that mean?
I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a Mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Wow, that's interesting. Well, we will see what happens next. If you guys want to tune in, definitely subscribe to this channel and turn that notification on. And I will see you again next time for episode 3.